Right, well, tonight is Friday the 17th of April 2015. The time is just after 8:15 and the temperature in the workshop is 20 degrees Celsius, so it's nice and cosy. A little bit cooler outside, but the spring has sprung at last. And so the temperatures are improving. So what am I doing tonight? What am I doing on a Friday night at 8:15? Am I sitting back having had a nice meal to enjoy a bit of television? No. Now, I am busy at the moment making out some placards to go on a stall tomorrow, which I will provide for the 38 Degrees sponsored or initiated Save Our National Health Service campaign. We shall be there, some of us will be there tomorrow, trying to get people to sign the petition in support of the NHS to make sure that politicians, local politicians, receive the message. The week after, on the 25th, Saturday the 25th of April, we'll be having another stall on the Saturday morning, same time from 10 o'clock until 12:30, campaigning to get people to sign up to support their National Health Service. And at 12:30 next Saturday, we hope to have the prospective parliamentary candidates of each of the parties there at a brief ceremony lasting only half an hour to receive a certificate prepared by 38 Degrees showing the overwhelming support in his country for a National Health Service which is free at the point of provision. Right? Where you need it, you get treated free. There's no immediate charge. It's not free really. We've already paying for this with our National Health Service contributions, National Insurance contributions and our taxes. That's the way it should be. Universal assistance for health. Nobody should have to mortgage their lives or go into heavy debt or bankruptcy because they need an operation that costs £20,000. Nobody should be faced with that. But that's the way it is in some countries, and in that wonderful land of the free across the pond. That's the way it applies over there too. Even if they take out insurance, the insurance doesn't cover all the costs, only covers part of it. So get that straight. So here we go. Back to this. I'm going to stop in a moment, but I'll come back when I've done a little bit more on these placards so you can see how it's going. And I'll stop it there. Well, it would help if the surface of the boards was was flat, but it's only cardboard with some white paper, thin white paper, stretched over it, pasted over it, and so the surface is all lumpy. These things are sent to try us. I won't bore you with any more of this. See, look at that. I can fill that up with paint, of course, which I will do now. Flood it in. But it's only a placard. I mean, it doesn't have to be a work of art. It's not my best work by any stretch of the imagination. But it'll have to do. It'll have to do for now, because we are really pressed for time. Right, well, we've moved on a little bit. Let's finish off putting the blue on this. It's not very neat, but it's only a placard, heaven's sake. It's not my best work by any stretch of the imagination, but It's only a placard, though I must admit, in the past, I've taken a lot of care over the placards and the signs that I've made to try and make them look as professional as possible. Well, if not professional, at least neat. But neatness, these boards don't lend themselves to neatness because it's all wrinkled underneath. Hey, a good challenge really, but there we go. I mean, for next week on the 25th, I mean, that S looks a little bit ropey, but I can always, and some of these edges, I can perhaps tidy those up for the big occasion on the 25th. And see how it goes. But there's one done for the front of the stall, and here's the next one to put in the NHS logo on there. I won't bore you with that because one or two little things I want to say to you. Well, it's coming on, I'm making progress. And I said these are not the best examples of my work by any stretch of the imagination, but they're going to have to do because it is now 9:45. In my younger days, I have continued working throughout the night to make sure that everything was ready. But these are not my younger days now. In fact, this will be my very last campaign as an organiser, because frankly I just can't be doing with it anymore. I become far too impatient with people who are lethargic, who are apathetic, who are easy come, easy go. You can't get a definite answer from them, you can't get a definite commitment from them. I've had enough of that. I've had over, what, 40 years of that. So I think I've done my bit. And if there's anybody else in Furness wants to take over, you are more than welcome. But by heck will you need some patience and forbearance. Anyway, that's it from me. I'll finish off here. I've got some repairs to make to the board at the back. I might include that as well. I'll see how it goes. But now it's just to tart up a few of things on here that I'm not happy with, tidy up some edges, and they're ready to go on the stall in the morning. Okay.